Okay, I think I fixed the camera well. Let's start searching for solutions how to improve our compositions. First of all, I wanted to say that actually what you play now hits very good level. I mean, it's a good stage. Yeah, you had the stage, the beginning stage, like learning process. Now it's like almost ready stage, and I can only now I can only give some tips to improve quality. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Sorry, I'm very worried about camera because I cannot see myself. It's backside. That's why I hope it's, yeah, I think you can see me clearly. Yeah. So first of all, let's start with Kimoi. Yes. I think it was overall fine. I did not notice any rude mistakes. What I can suggest is to now, at this moment, at this stage, working stage, pay attention to the remarks of the author. It's like it's time. Yeah. First of all, yeah, you start on piano. The remark is piano. And overall, I would recommend to use more pedal and make it, maybe I don't remember, we've studied together it. It's called late pedal. I will show it now. So I'll start on piano. Now I hold the pedal, you see? Now when I change tonality and it's new bar, I keep on pressing pedal, but when I press E, that means the next bar. First I press E. After I press, I change quickly pedal. Now I change. Let's say that you'll have to practice it. Yeah, it's kind of maybe you may get confused, but it's just the matter of practice. Yeah, it's just practice. Yeah, matters. Again, I'm showing. Maybe you cannot see my leg, and I'm afraid of changing camera focus, but you can just calculate it. Again, why I use late pedal? Because it can make an impression of even and smooth sound without holes. Let's again start on piano. But when it is marked piano, anyway, always keep in mind that right hand soloist should be anyway more evident and bright than left hand. Now, first press E, after change quickly. Again, throughout all the composition, I use this kind of late pedal. Again. So in this kind of usage of pedal, pay attention that it doesn't mean that you have to shut with your leg, foot, or make it very in a rush. No, it's not about rush. It's about, for example, it's important just to take off pedal on the first note of the following bar. This is important, because if you don't, then it will just smash, yeah? It will be dirty sound. So the importance of late, I just translated in from Russian, late pedal we call. The importance is that to take off the first bar pedal, to take it off on the first note, on the very first note of the second bar in this case. I take off, then I can smoothly press pedal. Take off pedal, then smoothly, accurately change. And where to change pedal on every change of harmony, of tonality. For example, in the bar number 1, 2, 3, 4, I press here pedal. In one bar I have two tonalities. That means on E major I change. Take off. Change. So you practically you take off pedal on the first note of this following bar, and you press pedal on the second or maybe third or even maybe second, third. Yeah, it's not about in 1 second to change pedal, to take off and to press new pedal. It can be very accurate and smooth and not rush. Lasts the whole bar, so you just take in the beginning and hold it. Here it's in the second episode, it's really important, yes, to use a long and maybe late pedal. The sound will be different, and also you can even make some rubato. We have discussed it before on live classes. Rubato is when you can stretch and you can stretch time. You can prolong and you can speed up and make it. It will depend on your taste, on your preferences, but it should be dozen. Yeah, it should not be too much. Here, for example, you can slow down a little bit and take your time to change pedal good. But I understand that it's not like mistake. You played left hand in a simplified way. I don't mind about that, because actually it does not change the composition at all. It just simplifies your performance, and I understand you, because actually you need it. It's a difficult bar, really. So you can stay with your performance, your way of performing left hand. Next bar was okay. So here, when you have empty bar, you can a little bit speed up. Yeah, it will sound interesting. And you can stay 2 bars on one pedal. You know why? Because it's same tonality. And here, slow down a little bit. So before starting the third episode, you can slow down a little bit. Take your time, because it's like thinking before speaking out, yes? This third episode was really nice comparing with before. pedal on 32nd note. Why? It will be smashed. No, just without pedal. Work again with this. Yeah. Change accents. And then play as original. By the way, you can use short pedal because in the third episode don't use this kind of late pedal. Why? Because it will take too much concentration on pedal, on left hand, on making it together. Stay as you did. I like your third episode. Just practice it more. It will get better and better. Yeah. And the last, the repeat of the previous second episode, same remarks, same comments, yes? Again, the last two bars, when you have empty, pay attention, you have here remark of the author, ritenuto, which means slowing down. Let's play it. Stay on this pedal and slow down. Take off pedal on the last bar and just count well. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. That's all for Kimai. I think you've done a good job. Let's analyze river flows in you. I think overall it's really nice. I don't have any objections in the beginning. Let's just talk about the 16th note. The method of improving fourth and fifth finger, here it's used a lot, that's why it creates problem. What occurred through his, you lost, not lost, you have to gain, you have to reach, the opposite. You have to reach even and smooth sound, yes, even. The sound should be even. What to do? To make this phrase as an exercise. Let's do this with changed rhythm. This is the method. So we do, again, unison, two hands. Or you can do only right hand, but the rhythm changes. When we change rhythm, our sound after all, the sound becomes better, smoother, more even. So how would I study it if I had problems with like how hiccuping? Yeah, I think it's like notes are hiccuping. Yeah. So let's work. Again, check yourself. I use fifth finger. You can use 4, but why I use fifth? Because by changing position, it helps maybe not to hiccup. But if you have already learned fourth finger, then it's fine. But then practice, yeah. So I put emphasized accents to highlight it. Yes, that's it. On the first note, and the second is weaker. Da 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 da. Yeah, the whole 16th play like this. Don't be afraid of accenting this. Like one is accented, second is not accented. After practicing this, change. it's part of exercise. I would even play both hands. But you can play only right hand with tonality support. Okay? 2 types of practicing. And third will be staccato. And slow tempo. I have an impression, Ruhi, that since you studied it, always played it fast without cleaning it up, it became worse, the quality. It lacks evenness and smoothness, yeah? And that creates problem because it should be even and smooth. It's a character of the piece. So try to reach it by exercising in slow tempo. Yes? And finally it will be of course your fingers should always be separated and active. Fingertips, yes? It should not be weak, it should be like woken up, yeah, fingers. That's all for this 16th. And of course, make sure you can show the difference in these variations. The second variation, or the yeah. 2 times, and then yeah, here it's really hiccup. What to do? So not to play fast. The more you play fast, the worse it can become. I had my own experience when I used to play fast passages too much. Yeah, like yeah, I played too fast, and then it was very unclearly spoken. Your purpose is to make it clearly spoken up. Yeah, that's why practice, as I said. Understand? You can change. You can even use your fantasy and change rhythm, change accents. And of course, I'm giving you exercise to improve your finger. It might be difficult technically, but try it. Yeah, it's for right hand. What does it represent? You have like tight, hold this note, and while holding the low notes, you play this 4/5 trillers. So try to manage to play them and at the same time holding the below notes. It took me much time to reach this. So at first I was playing like this. And don't get tensed. Relax your hand. Yes? Use your fingers, yeah? Fingers. Your muscles may be weak. That's why don't pretend, don't demand from yourself strong sound. You can play even piano, but with one condition: playing fingers, active fingers, trying to lift them, trying to strengthen these muscles. Okay? After you can do it non-legato, try legato. I think I don't have enough time to yeah, to talk about waltz, but I'll try. I hope the telephone will manage it. So understood the task. Now for waltz. It was good overall. Yeah, let's just mark some points where you have problems. Let's increase the quality of our sound. Yes, overall. No, in these particular places. Play this slowly and even slow down the thrillers, the stararara, yeah. Try to make legato. Try to make it close, yes? Between fingers the distance is like, it's like they are covered with something like kind of honey, yeah? So make it honey, yeah? the make your fingers smooth. Actually, overall, playing in slow tempo really helps because you can control the process. Yeah, when you play fast, you just do it automatically. When you play slowly, you can concentrate and do it with, how to say, conscientiously. Yeah. And regarding this arpeggio, see, play it slowly. Don't rush for tempo and speed. Try follow quality. You can do it in slow tempo. With time it can get better in fast tempo. Yeah, it's like enlarging it, like making, like, you know, in movies there are some kind of things when it starts, you see the movie and it's like slow motion, yeah? Make slow motion. Because what is the problem why you cannot play? The fingers are not involved much. You can just like you don't reach it well with fingers, like with, you know, what the animals have, this kind of nails or what. You have to grab it with fingers. Yeah, try to grab it. Don't rush for speed. Make it point out every finger, okay? For now, do it please. And the rest, I think, here. Also, speak clearly every sound. Make it slowly. So, it's like long thread. Don't lose it, yes? Try to connect together all notes. Like this, practice slowly. Right hand, this melodical curved things, practice it. And what you asked here. Yeah, actually he makes mistakes because, yeah, he plays like something like this. We can simplify this. I think we can play without Triller, without mordent for now. Or if you want to play with mordent, then slow down and understand with which note goes the left second beat in left hand. Yeah, first point, play without this mordent, without this Thriller. Play like this together. Yeah. If you want to add Thriller, fine, eventually, then make the Thriller itself slower. It's like zoom, you know? You work with camera, when you zoom photo, you can see clearly what happens. So these small things, like all these small things, make zoom. Yeah, like this. And this is how you should practice.